Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here and welcome back to another video. So the new update is here and we're going to take a look at it. First up, first things first, we got the login pass, which is going to give you a free legendary Superman. You just got to log in a bunch of times. You're first going to get 75 shards, then you're going to get 125 shards, and that is a total of 200, unlocking him at 3 stars. The gears are probably going to have to be acquired from a chest. Also, let me know in the comments because I'm not sure about this. I know for sure they got a thing with the daily login where you can like watch an ads to make up for a day you missed. But let me know if it also works for the login events. Also, there's like 10 rewards here and it ends in 12 days, so you got 2 days kind of to spare, and you can still unlock Superman and miss the icon, worst case scenario, I guess. But just log in, guys, get your Superman. Also, they released the Superman Pass, which is going to also give you a single piece of gear. Why? Do gears drop from here? Why? Why would you do this? Like, if you are gonna put the gears in the premium pass, why not just put all of the gears in there, man? Like, what's the point of this? I mean, yeah, one gear is better than none, but just put all of them. How hard does it have to be, man? Like the first two legendary characters that released to this game, Darkseid and Arkham Knight Batman, they didn't know where to put the gears, and they were like, just put them in the achievement. Now you get only one gear. Yeah, you actually have no reason to buy this pass, and I'm not really sure what was the idea with this pass. Like, people who claim the daily login rewards are probably gonna unlock him sooner than the people buying the pass and trying to grind it normally. Yeah, the fact that this pass exists right now at the same time when they're giving the character for free and the pass is not even giving all the gears is weird. And this could have been so easily done better. Like, just put the entire gear set. How much is this again? Okay, if we want to purchase. Okay, where's the purchase? I don't want premium plus 3 tiers. Yeah, it's slightly above the price of gears, of buying the gears for the character at level 10. So if they just put a whole gear set in here that you could easily justify buying it, like you're gonna try to get the gears anyway, you might as well spend $10 on it and get a lot more rewards. But no, they're just giving you the chest piece. Garbage. You messed up. Okay, so we got him over here. I don't think we've seen any gameplay teaser of him so far. Obviously, people are going to unlock him through buying the pass and just buying all the tiers with gems. I'm personally not gonna do that. I'm just gonna wait and claim him, like all of you here. But we can get a little bit of a sneak peek as far as the abilities go. Probably the dog is gonna be a little bit of a fight component, but don't expect too much from it because it probably will be something like the maybe a Peacemaker Eagle where it appears for some specials. But yeah, let's take a look at the passive. We're not gonna take a look at the exact values in those yellow numbers because those are not accurate. Those are just simply never gonna be like this. They're gonna be at least level 3 when you unlock him. But you're going to gain Kryptonian power for each successful attack or block. Okay, a power gain, a resource gain system that is on basic hits is pretty good because you can stack it pretty easily. Wonder if this works with fast stack hits. Successful specials are super consume all the Kryptonian power to apply extra effect. For each Kryptonian stack, spends special one incoming damage from DC Universe Superman attacks permanently increased by 3%, up to 300%. Okay, so you do a bunch of hits, you do a special one, and then you get permanently increased damage on basic hits, which is fine. This is fine. I don't know the exact value. Starts off at 300. Probably it's going to be a lot higher. Special 2 inflicts block disabled for 0.5 seconds, but probably it's going to be a lot more at higher star ratings, and it might be for each stack of Kryptonian power. Their special attacks become critical and ignore all immunities. Incoming damage is reduced by 50% for 1 second, which, again, those values are kind of irrelevant. But it looks like the first part of it is permanent. So you're gonna eventually do third special and then you're gonna have guaranteed crit. So this man in theory doesn't need crit chance on the gears. You only need crit damage. If Kryptonian Power Bar is full, each spent Kryptonian Power Bar by any special attack reduces the opponent's maximum health. Always got percentage health damage too. By 20%. And this 20% is going to increase with the star ratings because it's a yellow number. So I'm expecting usually they do this all the way up to 36 or 40%. Might be more, might be less. But yeah, this is interesting to say the least. From all that's happening over here, I'm not gonna be able to tell if it's gonna be a good damage there though, because all we have right now is damage on basic hits, which is nice, don't get me wrong. Guaranteed crits and bypass all immunities, which is nice, don't get me wrong. Some percentage hull damage, that's great. Uh, Special one drains power bars from the enemy, which is nice. Disable one positive effect. This is not going to be too useful in Soul Raids. And the third special, I don't have access to it, so I have no idea. Also, this super move doesn't really do anything. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I really don't know, because it's not one of those things like, oh, it does dot damage. That depends on basic hits. So eventually you're probably gonna get through a combination of modifiers enough to make this guy broken no matter what. It's just a matter of is the guaranteed crits and damage on basic hits and whatever the third special is gonna be enough to make him relevant? I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. But yeah, more on this guy in future videos, but we still got some other stuff to talk about this update because there's some hidden changes that they don't mention in the patch notes. Okay, so first up we got the operations. You got this button over here, claim all. And then you go ahead and repeat all. Oh, that screen is a little bit buggy, but it's good. It's good. Save some seconds from your everyday life, which is always appreciated. Now, if we get into Soul Raids over here... Wait. There we go. You actually see the chances for every single artifact to drop. Now, obviously, we don't care about those because those are the Azure artifacts. This is the trash that they're filling it up with so that we don't get the good stuff. And let's take a look at the good stuff. Oh my god, bro. Oh, I mean, this is accurate in relation to how often they drop. Though they can drop at more levels. So look. At level 1, it's a little bit of a higher chance. So we got 149 here. Let me calculate real quick the total chance of getting a Soul Raid specific artifact. Also, do they vary? Because we got this at this tier. And we take a look at this. They don't seem to vary, I guess. Or do they? So we got 154 into 115 into 08. Yeah, they're basically the same at all the tiers. Maybe minor differences. I'm too tired at this point, but yeah, they are laughably low. Let me calc this real quick. Okay, so the chances do vary a little bit depending on the tier that you're fighting, but they vary by so little that it barely matters. So I calculated over here for Cyborg, and for Cyborg, the total chance of getting a Soul Raid specific artifact for killing him, it is 3.609. That's incredible, guys. And yeah, we got 9 artifacts over here. And the problem, the bigger problem than the obvious problem with that chance, which is the fact that it's very low, what do you really want from here? Let me run you down as an example. Garbage, you don't want it. This is actually good artifact. Garbage, you don't want it. This is good artifact. Garbage, garbage, decent artifact. Garbage, garbage. Yeah, you only want Realistically speaking, I mean, some of those, like this thing, is maybe fine for League invasions, but most of the things in here are not things you wanna get. They are things that you get in place of what you wanna get, so you have even lower chance to getting what you wanna get. So realistically speaking, your chance of getting something good, depending on how many good artifacts or how many desirable artifacts are in this specific soul rate set, is somewhere around 1%. So each 100 sub boss kills expect to get something good or something that you actually want. This is actually insanely low chances. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm glad they're transparent with this, but I'm so bad about how low they are. Though it kind of adds up. This is kind of what I was expecting the chances to realistically be. I wish they would also show this because I'm genuinely curious if it's the same as this thing. Because when they show this thing, we saw that there's a chance to get a lot of other legendary characters, a extremely low chance. But I'm curious if you can drop them from anywhere, or I'm curious if the chances are the same for anywhere. Because I have dropped them from sub bosses a few times. Also got Superman Celebration Gift, giving you 100 shards. Why 100? Why 100? I think he unlocks at 2 stars because it's a gold character. But just give 160 so people get it straight at 3 stars. Like, come on, it's not that good. It's not gonna hurt that much. You wanna? I would bet my left nut that the person who made this offer had absolutely no idea at how many shards this guy gets at 3 stars, or how many shards are required for 2 stars, because 2 stars is 80 shards, 3 stars is 160. There's no reason to give 100 straight up. But yeah, it's some free gems. If you're a new player, it's a free gold 2-star legendary character. For me, it's getting closer to 8,000 additional shards, but yeah, we're grinding those for sure. And that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like it if you liked it, disliked it, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye. Also, if you're ever thinking of buying the pass that's currently the Injustice Pass, do not touch that. You go over here, click here, buy the gears for a far lower amount of money. This is actually, this is 2/3 of what the Injustice Pass is, and you get something infinitely more valuable, which is an entire gear set for your Superman. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.